All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kayra Williams with the Leadership Maury program, which is a program of the Maury County Chamber and Economic Alliance. I'm here with a couple of individuals that are in the class for 2020, and we're going to hear from them here in just a second. But just to give you a brief overview of what Leadership Maury is, it is a community leadership development program. It actually started in Maury County in 1987, and the first class graduated in 1989. So we're in our 32nd year of providing community development leadership program, and it is one of the best programs I've ever done. I'm actually a graduate of the 2009 class and been coordinating the class ever since. So I think it's one of the best things I have ever done personally in my life. It's always been run through the Maury County Chamber, and if you would like more information about it, feel free to call the office at 931-388-2155, or you can visit our website, which is mauryalliance.com. And there is a checkout under the Chamber tab. There's a Leadership Maury tab, and that gives you all kinds of information, also with the application document and information about getting into the program. So, but without further ado, I want to introduce two of my newest friends, Jen Reed, and Jen is in the class of 2020. So Jen, tell us where you work, kind of what made you get into Leadership Maury, and what's been the best part? What would you tell somebody that's maybe thinking about applying for Leadership Maury?
Sure. Thanks, Kara. Yeah, my name is Jen Reed. I work for Williams Funeral Home, Polk Memorial Gardens, Cremation Society of Tennessee, and Family Care Services. I got into Leadership Maury because my boss said, hey, you should apply. So we've had a few of our different coworkers here go through the class, and a good friend of mine used to work for the chamber, and she had talked about the Leadership Maury class. So I was a little hesitant, I won't lie, at first, because I didn't really know what it was, but I think that's kind of the secret of it too, is to not know everything about it, but it's really cool. It's been 1,000 times better than I even could have imagined. I think there's two things that I think I've gained a lot from this program. One is my family moved to the area in 1997. In these last few months, I've been to places I didn't even know existed in Maury County. So there's a lot of cool and awesome businesses and programs that we have in Maury County that I had no idea about. So it's great to learn things. Even if you've been here a long time, there's probably something you don't know about Maury County. And the second thing is friendships. And I've been able to get new friends through this program. There's a few people that I knew already in the program, but from, retreat weekend through all the way through now, you just gain so many friends. And I even had one friend she even offered to help me move. Like, that is a true friend. Wow. Anyone that just randomly says, hey, I'll help you move, when you end up having to randomly move during a pandemic, and she was willing to help me move. So those are the two top things that I've gotten out of Leadership Maury. It's a great experience, a great program. Plus you get to eat during the program. Usually, pandemic's been a little different, but yeah, so that's why I would encourage anyone. It's a great leadership and networking opportunity to be here in Maury County. And because I feel like it needs to be said, class of 2020, best class ever.
Of course you would say that. And Jen, it's been a delight. I didn't know you before the class, so it's been a delight to get to know you and become one of your friends. And I'm just tickled that you've been part of the class of 2020. And speaking of the class of 2020, my friend Jack Cobb, and Jack is also a member of the class of 2020. So Jack, tell us what you do, why you did Leadership Maury, and what advice would you give to someone thinking about joining?
Thanks, Kara. Happy to help out here. I started Leadership Maury because I'd been looking at people doing it for a few years, and knowing Kara, she kind of edged me along and asked me to do it and told me it would be a good thing for 2 or 3 years before I finally decided I was going to do it. And I was sponsored by Blood Assurance, so I worked for. And during the process of coming on board with Leadership Maury, I actually landed a job with Maury County Public Schools. So I'm dual job right now. I do both of those. It has been probably one of the most enlightening things I've done in our community, and I try to be active in our community. The people I've made friendships with, amazing. The places like Jen said that we got to go, places you didn't know exist, factories that employ doctorate people to do things, and businesses that are making spices that are just fabulous. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know these existed in the county.
Yes.
And of course, the pandemic did slow us down a little bit, but we've still managed to do great things like raise money for our area food pantries, provide food for people in need during this time of the pandemic. We've actually banded together pretty good, even with social distancing.
Yeah.
For anybody that wanted to do this, there's no second guessing. This is probably one of the best things you'll do. It is something that you will cherish for the rest of your life, and you'll have lifelong friends from joining Leadership Maury.
Yep, I can attest to that too. I tell people all the time, I said, you'll learn something, you'll meet great people, you'll have a lot of fun, and you'll eat really well. So there's really not anything bad about it that I can say, but I like to have other class members say that, because sometimes people think I might be a little prejudiced. So
yeah, maybe a little bit, but it's all true.
Yeah. But just real quick, thank you, Jen and Jack, for coming on and giving me a testimonial. And if you have an interest in learning more about it, you can go to mauryalliance.com, or you can give me a call at the office at 931-388-2155. I really appreciate you guys, and y'all have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks, Kara.
Thanks, Kara.